Hey again, YouTube, it's Stephanie in Nashville, and this is part 2 of a huge box of empties. So last one was a lot of mainly hair care and body care stuff. It was all the big stuff that was on top, and so now I've got a bunch of little stuff that's on the bottom, so probably a little bit more makeup, and I know there's a lot of sample creams in here. So let's get to it. Here's a sample of Loreal Ever Pure Sulfate Color Care Moisturizing Shampoo. Now, I specifically remember using this and really liking it. I've tried some of the other sulfate-free stuff in their line in the past, and I haven't been really impressed with it without the sulfates. It's like I want lather, and you know, I want those things in my conditioner and my shampoo, and I know I'm not supposed to, but I don't know. They make me feel better. They make, you know, it just feels more like a real experience. But this really lathered up well, and I liked it a lot and would recommend maybe trying a full size of that. I've got some Borgese Fango Active Mud for face and body. It's a sample size. And this was a brown mud that I would use in the shower. I would put it on and let it dry in the shower, maybe when I was taking a bath or, you know, cleaning the walls or whatever. And this is okay. It doesn't really have any bits of hard exfoliants in it. It's really just for drying and trying to, you know, pull the dirt out of your pores. And I can't really say that any of those have ever worked for me, but this is okay. Didn't hurt my feelings. I've got some Kate Sommerville Oil-Free Healthy Skin Experts Moisturizer. And, ooh, dark in the sun. There you go. I really like this. I had never tried any Kate Sommerville stuff before, and this, it's white, but even though it doesn't seem to have an SPF, it's still, you know, white. It just melted right into my skin. It felt really great. I don't normally spend this kind of money on my moisturizer, but if I was going to, I might consider purchasing this. So, good review for that. I've got some Lumine Vitamin C Day Radiant Cream in a tester size here. And this actually lasted me for a long time. It's got kind of a sheen to it, and it smells like oranges. So if that's something that is appealing to you, you might give it a shot. It smells very fresh and, you know, clean. The amount of moisture that it put on my skin was average. I don't have anything bad to say about this, but I don't really have anything good to say about it either. Let's see, I got Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment Makeup. So I have got mixed feelings on this, as I think almost everybody that's tried it does. I really like this application process because for me, when I put on makeup, I kind of have to do it twice. I brush it on all over my face with one brush. I don't like to use my fingers. And then I buff it in with another one. And so having an applicator like this means that I don't have to brush it on. I can just kind of dot it and put it wherever I need it, which is nice. But this stuff, while I think the color selection is nice and the applicator is nice, it looks very streaky on my face and it melts away, and I don't have a lot of oil, but it would oil up on my chin and just go away. So I'm not going to be purchasing this again. I am in the market for an under eye concealer, and so I know Makeup by Tiffany D really loves this concealer, and I've been thinking about buying it, but I can't really seem to, I guess you don't want all that. I can't really seem to make a decision on it. I keep, bypassing it, and I don't know. Do you like the concealer? Is it got the same consistency as this? I mean, this feels nice going on, but then it just streaks all over my face and can't buff the lines out. I'm just not impressed at all. So I've got some Kerstin Florastin, ooh, that is not in English, Creature Foot Balm pour les Pieds, so that's foot lotion, and I did use all of this. I'm crazy about putting lotion on my feet, and this is only average. I've got some stuff next to my bed. I don't know what it's called. But there are better foot creams at the drugstore, and this is a fancy foot cream. I've got an empty Seche Vite or Seche Vite top coat. I have repurchased this. Actually, I have 2 of them. And I know a lot of people love it, and it does seem to keep my polish on for a little bit longer, but not forever longer. It's not a miracle product or anything. I think it runs $8 or $9. And I don't know. Not L'Oreal. Revlon has got some new color stay, a new color stay top coat that I really like. It's in a smaller bottle than this, and the liquid isn't quite as thick. One pet peeve I have about this is the liquid is so thick that you end up putting a really kind of generous coat on your nails, and you can't really get the bottom, what's in the bottom of the tube, because it just gets thicker at the end, and I don't really like it. I like the Revlon better, so if you haven't tried that, get it. I finally emptied out my Moroccan Oil. Does anybody else have the habit of saving almost empty things for like a rainy day, or I don't know. That's what a lot of this stuff is. Stuff that I've saved for no apparent reason that I finally decided I just have to use the rest of that stuff up and get it out of my house. And that's what this is. Like I've said a million times, it smells great, but it doesn't do anything for my hair. It smells fabulous, though. Okay, I got some Johnson & Johnson Redness Reducing Moisturizer with SPF 30. It's called Purpose. And this is very thick. And it seems like it would be a good thing to wear, like if you know you were going to be sweating or if you were going to be playing sports or something like that. I think this might work for that, but it's a little thick for every day. So, oh, here's the other part of that Ever Pure. I showed you the shampoo earlier, maybe in the last video. This is the conditioner, and I really liked it. I would buy a full size of that. The sulfate free, not bad. I've got the Revlon PhotoReady Concealer. This is the one that twists up. And you know, when I first bought this, I really liked it for under eye concealing. It is not for spot treatments. I like the way that it applies. It feels really good going on. It has some light reflective properties in it. It looks good. But I find that it settles into my fine lines. And I didn't really notice it at first. And then I started to notice it. So I did finish it up and use it out, and I do really like the color and the way that it looks, at least initially, but I don't know if I'll buy it again. Like I said earlier, I'm kind of in the market for a new concealer, and I don't know what to get. So I've got some Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. This is a sample size. Look how huge this wand is. Have you ever seen a wand that freaking big? I mean, look at it compared to my eye, if I tried to put it on right now. I mean, when I tried to use this stuff, I mean, I've got pretty good-sized lashes. They're not, you know, any wilting flowers or anything. Ooh. But when I put this on, I get it all over my face. So the formulation is fine. The brush shape is fine. It's on its way to dry. It's not wet at all. And I think I would like it if the brush weren't so huge. So I guess if you've got gigantic eyes or something, then maybe give that a shot. Here's some Bioactive Anti-Aging, Age-Defying, Revitalizing Eye Cream I got this at TJ Maxx, and I really liked it. It works pretty well. So I think it was $12 or $13, and it has a pump, which is kind of nice. Because I like to, eye creams never have pumps. Or not usually. I've got a Sumptuous Estee Lauder Bold Volume Mascara in black. And this is kind of got the shape of that doll eye brush. Anyways, this came in a Christmas gift set, and I didn't open it until just, a couple months ago, and it was already bad. So there's that. I mean, it stinks to high heaven. It just smells like chemicals. Ugh. Okay, so let me talk about my razor blade for a second. So I bought these fancy, I don't have the sticky thing, it's in my shower. So I bought these fancy razor blades the other day at Walgreens or whatever, and they're made by Olay, and they're, the kind that go in the Venus. And it had this huge thing on the top and huge thing on the bottom, and it's got 5 rows of blades, which is a little excessive. And I thought, ooh, I got to try this. It's fancy. It's spa-like. It's, treating myself. It's expensive. I mean, I think these are like $5 a piece. And when I put it in my shower, all of the stuff here just disintegrated. It didn't like a regular razor blade will last me a good while. I'm not super religious about, changing them out on a weekly basis. They probably last me well over a month. And this lasted me less than 2 weeks, and it just all fell apart. So if you're thinking about the Olay razor, I would not recommend that. Just skip all that. I have some 5-in-1 eye cream from Fab First Aid Beauty. I don't know. Came in some kind of free sample Sephora kit, and this actually works pretty well. I don't know anything about it, but if I saw it and it was not crazy expensive, I might try it. I have a couple of the Caudalie Vino Perfect serums that I have been trying out. I think I had 4 or 5 of these, and I like serums in general, and they're just the only ones that I've had. So if you like a serum, it's quick drying. It kind of takes the place of a moisturizer. I've got some Ahava Time to Rejuvenate Extreme Day Cream here. And not super crazy about that one. And then finally, I've got this Finding Mr. Bright kit from Benefit, and obviously those samples are not in there, but it had in it Girl Meets Pearl, which is a little mini blusher. Wait, I think that's what this one is. No, that's Posy Tint. Sorry, Girl Meets Pearl. I think that's the liquid thing, and it just looked like a starburst happened on my face, and I gave it to a friend because it was way too glittery. And then there was one, the Posy Tint. This is a pink version, and I really do like this. I can't really say that I tend to put other blushers on top of it, and I can't really say that it makes it stay longer, but I do like the color on this. The High Beam and the Erase Paste. The Erase Paste is actually a little bit too dark for me in the medium shade. And the High Beam is okay. Anyways, I bought this because I thought it looked like a pretty good deal on the internet. I didn't realize the samples were so small. So I've been a little bit disappointed in it. And I don't know. That's kind of the way it goes. So if you're looking at that, I think they're on sale on Sephora now because I've had it for a while. Anyways, I'm sorry to make such a rambling long video. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.